Hi, it's Jason Perico, here to tell you about Bianchi Honda's Model Year End Sales event going on now. Lease the 2017 Honda Accord LX Automatic sedan for $219 a month with no money down. That's right, no money down and only $219 a month. Stop in today because these year-end deals are going fast. Now we have it, and soon we won't.
Welcome back. It's a Sports Blitz. Happy Thursday. Fox Sports Radio, 1330 AM. The Fan. At this time, Gannon Golden Knights Coaches Show. He's Brad Rzyczycki. Coach, nice socks.
Yeah, it's a tribe day today. You know, it's for his game one.
Absolutely. You got some work to do, but will you be able to take in any of the game? Or?
Yeah, you know, today, obviously, as the week goes on, the work gets lighter. And Thursday night's family night, so my wife's an Indians fan, so is my kid, by just being the daughter of me and my wife. So we'll be locked down on TV at 7:30, and we'll try to get this one, try to watch this one if I can stay awake that late.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. 7:30 is a good start time, much better than these 8:30 whatever games. But let's talk Gannon football. Last time out, it was Mercyhurst, the rivals, and another. We can categorize these as tough luck losses. I mentioned there's probably 2 plays you could circle in each game or less that point to why you ended up losing.
Yeah, there's plenty of them in this one. You know, and this one came down to making plays in the moments we had to make them. We lost the game by 2 points, and whether it's 2-point conversions we didn't convert, not stopping 2-point conversions, not blocking someone when we returned a blocked kick to get in the end zone, you name it, we did it. We left some points out on that field. And, you know, I can't, my kids go out and play hard for 5 straight games. And, you know, to be honest with you, Alex, you asked me how practice is. This is probably the best practice week that we've had to date. So they're hungry. I mean, they want it. I want it for the kids. I mean, I feel bad for them on Saturdays because they are leaving it all out there. And some of the mistakes we were making are mistakes that the moment might be bigger for some of the kids that are in the game, but they're just going to get better as time goes on and get that experience that you can't recreate it in practice. So they're understanding the competition. I swear, if we win one of these, I think we're on a roll at that point in time because all we need is a little bit of confidence and belief. So it's part of my job to instill that in them. But, you know, they got to make plays in the end, and we've got to do a good job of coaching. But when it happens, I think this team's going to be really good and hard to beat. There
are mistakes that happen that there's going to be a certain amount of mistakes each game that take place, but there's mistakes that are recurring and nagging, and there are mistakes that you see them pop up and you kind of let them go because you don't expect them to happen again. If you isolated the problems that you're having, or has your message changed, I guess is really what I'm asking from the beginning of the year.
I think the message changes with as more experience as we get, but they've been different things that popped up to this point. You know, we had some coverage issues because some kids are freshmen out there playing in the secondary that just was tough on them. But, you know, those kids have learned and gotten better, and we have to make some plays. But, you know, there's different things that on special teams that have hurt us. And, you know, there's different areas that we've gotten. We just seem to have done some things that hurt us. I think, you know, the last 3 games that we've lost, I think we've lost by a total of 8 or 10 points or somewhere when they're all said and done. So we're sitting at 1-4, and we could be 5-0, but I believe in divine intervention. We're 1-4 because we should be, and that's what we've earned to this point, and we've got to live with that. But they've been different mistakes, and I'm hoping that we correct all of them and they turn it over. It's got to start sometime. And I was really proud of the way the kids came out and practiced this week, especially after the last 2 weeks, the way the games have gone. We've had the ball with a chance to win it, you know, with a freshman quarterback who's done some really good things. He's had his mistakes, but he's done some really good things and has taken a lot of accountability, which that kid has got the weight of the world on his shoulders, and you would not be able to tell during the course of practice. He's a really extremely confident kid. So there's a lot of things that I'm proud of with this team, you know, throughout the record and that type of stuff right now. But once we win and we learn how to do it, I think we're going to roll.
The core of your team, like there are things that plague teams throughout seasons that you guys have had seemingly figured out from the start. You tackle well. Your linebackers are all over the ball. I'd say the secondary on defense is what needs to step up, and I don't know what that means, but you mentioned you've got some new guys in positions. Did they get stronger last year as the year went on, your secondary?
Well, we graduated some really good kids, and Mike Sanders and Christian Carpenter back there. And you know, Martell Davis had a lot of playing time for us, but Justin Brown isn't here anymore. He played for us. So we graduated some good kids. But we have extremely athletic kids that we're playing right now. They're just fresh and young, and we face some really good throwing team, which we're going to face another one this week that can throw the ball. And sometimes you can't hide those things, and we do a good job of stopping the run right now. But those guys progressively are going to get better. But people do a good job of studying film and know where to attack us right now. But we've got to make some adjustments as a staff too, and make sure we're doing some things to help out the back end of our defense.
The other thing of the core that you've had figured out is running the ball, which means that you're getting a push from the O-line. So, you know what I'm saying? These are things that you have to figure out your fair share of issues, but some teams, this is what plagues them all year, and you seem to have generally the bases covered.
Yeah, and well, when I took over the program, everyone asked me, what are you doing schematically or this and that? I said, look, I want to play really good defense, and I want to be able to stop the run, and I want to run the football. If you look at it for what we're doing, we're stopping the run and running the football. So we're finding different ways to beat ourselves, and we're getting big played. I'd rather take it the way we're doing it right now. It's going to come around at some certain point. We are facing some good competition. I think Dan told me today we're like the 10th or 13th or somewhere in there toughest schedule in the country. So we played some good people too. Not that we're going to use that as a crutch or an excuse, because we're a good football team. We got to figure this thing out. But you're absolutely right for how you explained it.
Mark Jones, same old story. We could just replay what you said last week about this kid, but to have that as an anchor, something to go to each week, plus the game managers of Jimmy Keefe and Tyler Palka taking some snaps. Again, it just seems that there's been a couple of plays, and this last one it was 2-point conversions, and I don't want to throw salt in the open wound, but you were kind of fired up about that. Yeah,
there's some things in the course of the game, and I can't sit there and blame. We lost the game because we lost the game as a football team, but some of the things didn't help. There was a rule 2 weeks ago that I was told is the rule by the referees that got called on us on Saturday that eliminated an extra point block for us that really changed the course of the game. That on film, I think the referee missed it. He's human. I get it. I'm human. I make mistakes from that standpoint, but it didn't help us on Saturday. But there were other things too besides that 2-point conversion where we didn't help ourselves, whether it was a missed field goal, a missed extra point on our end, a lack of conversion on the 2-point conversion. So it didn't help, Alex, for anything, but those are the punches we got to roll with, and we've got to just take them as they are and finish 60 minutes instead of, one play is not going to dictate an outcome of a game. We got to understand there's a lot of them out there that we could change the course of how that outcome came.
Edinboro this weekend, they come to town, so that bodes well for the home team, hopefully. And last year it was a heated game. Edinboro went away with the victory, but this is it's urgent. I mean, you need a win.
Yeah. I don't have to worry. I sleep well on Friday night knowing my kids are going to come play hard. As a coach, it's all I can ask for them to do. They're going to have their mental mistakes at certain times. We hope to eliminate them through the course of practice and get them better. But I'm not losing sleep over this group. They come out, they had a team meeting on their own on Sunday after, we went in there and those guys had talked it out. And whatever was said, I do trust my Knights of the Round Table people. Those guys have came out focused, held each other accountable, kind of put the burden on themselves and went out and practiced really well. So I told them on Wednesday, that's about the best Wednesday practice we've ever had since I've been here. And that's normally a tough day because we lift in the morning. We do different things that they're normally tired, and we try to drain their brain to get the conditioning out of it that day. So there's a lot of mental, I don't say a lot, there's some mental mistakes that are made on Wednesday, but they had the best practice they've had. And today on Thursday, they came out and did the same thing. There was a lot of juice on the field. So I was proud of them from that standpoint. And I'll sleep well on Friday. Win, lose, or draw, I'll go to fight with this group.
It's been tough luck. I started the interview saying that. From the outside looking in, that's what it is. 1-4, and you've had your opportunities. So this weekend, an important one against Edinboro, but a game that I think you can win. I think
we can win all of them. We got to go out and play. That's a matter of us not beating ourselves and believing that we can finish these things.
And the tri-play tonight. So 7:30. I'm guessing that if I asked you for prediction, it may be a bit biased.
Look, if I wasn't such a Terry Francona fan, I would be like everyone else sitting there going, why is Trevor Bauer throwing tonight? But, I got to believe him pushing all the right buttons to this point in time. So I'm excited to be able to sit down and watch it. And hopefully it doesn't get to a Game 5 where we have to use Kluber twice.
Right.
But they go out and win tonight. He's a genius.
That's got to be funny, too. Actually, I'll just say that I'm sitting here armchair managing a Major League Baseball game. There's something seriously wrong with that. But
hey,
got my
everyone
thoughts
else
on
I think does it in my small world to me. So it's every so often I can armchair someone else. But I love Terry Francona, man. He's one of my favorite managers or coaches out there. He really knows how to get his guys to play hard and keep them loose. So that's a pretty cool deal.
Good stuff, Coach. All right, you do the same. Edinburgh Gannon this weekend. It is at 12 noon. McConnell Family Stadium is the place to be. And good luck to you, Coach.